I'm going to be blunt this time. For some reason, Meghan wants Harry to look like a fool, to embarrass himself, the world to laugh at him. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. But how do you explain what happened at the UN with his speech? Because there's a track record. Harry has a track record. He's not the best public speaker, but there is proof that he could have done a much better work than he did. And it's strange that Meghan didn't do anything about it. Case in point, I'm gonna show you 3 clips. The first one is his speech at the Invictus Games closing ceremony in 2016. It's important that you notice that, well, he still lacks that charisma, he is not as experienced in public speaking, but try to take a good look at his body language and demeanor.
You showed your families, your friends, and yourselves just how far you've come regardless of the result. I know by your nature you all want to win, but these games are so much more than that. Invictus is so much more than that. What could explain the remarkable sportsmanship of Mark Urquhart in sacrificing gold on the track to push Stephen Simmons into first place? Invictus!
Well, I'm gonna stop it right here because you can see that there's an intention, there's passion. He wants to convey that emotion to the public and he uses his voice and his hands. It still has a lot of room to polish, to practice, to perfect that delivery. But you can see the intention there. There's another one that I wanted to show you. The sound of this one is it's very bad, but what is important in this one is the body language. And it's impressive to see Harry speaking like this.
There's so much to say, but all I will say is that it seems as though there's a lot of people outside of these walls that doesn't understand the true impact that a place like this can have on a whole generation. And as already mentioned, there's far too many youth centres being closed down all around the country, and specifically in London. And I know how much it costs you, and I know it's over budget, but this is without question money well spent, and the impact that it has on young people, mentors, young people with lived experiences, able to therefore mentor and help the younger generation through some pretty difficult times, I think says it all really. So,
He's not using teleprompter.
My brother and I are now going to cut our first ribbon together.
Yeah, it was very short, but I wanted to show you the potential that he can deliver a speech with his gestures, his voice, his body language, his eye contact. He can do that. And the Invictus Games speech was without teleprompter too. Okay, he memorized that. That is impressive that you can do that. And he did the previous one in 2016. And this was in 2018. So there was a progression, there was an intent to do things right. So explain to me this.
It is an honor to join you all on Nelson Mandela International Day. Having spent time with many of Mandela's family members over the years,
like angry, it's like
I speak to you
uninterested,
today
uninvested.
with humility, mindful of how much the man...
It's really it's strange how he delivered that speech like that when he should have more experience. And he should have Meghan, who is a seasoned public speaker and has quite experience with public speeches. And she could have said, hey, this is not the way to do it. You should do this or that. Why didn't she help Harry with this? Is my question. It's a legit question. So I would like to know because it's the most logical thing in the world. And she knows that millions of people were going to watch Harry, and that speech was fundamental and was going to be recorded by Netflix too. How does that happen? How does she allow this to happen? She knows that she allows this and people are going to mock Harry, are going to laugh at Harry. She's allowing this. She's actively allowing this to happen. And the proof is that there are records. Meghan Markle certainly inspired Kate Middleton to improve her public speaking skills. This was from a report from 2020. so long ago. You know that this and this, you have to take this with a grain of salt. But, well, there's the proof. Maybe this is true, or maybe not. But she could have helped Harry. Why, Meghan, why did you help Kate and you haven't helped Harry at this craft? Tell us about it. Well, Meghan did help Harry in her own way, and the way that she helped him was silent support. Oh my God. Meghan Markle offered nervous Prince Harry silent support as he gave UN speech. I think that is not enough, Meghan. I think you should have tried a little more because, well, Harry did not go well. First, the writing of the speech was totally tone deaf. Bad move. Second, there was no delivery, no charisma, no nothing. You already saw in the previous clips all that Harry is capable of doing, of memorizing a speech, of having the right body language. There's no, he has no talent. He just has to put in the work. Okay, that is it, as easy as it sounds. But what's even more baffling is that Meghan and Harry eventually, at some point in time, consider to have an agency to represent them as public speaker. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's rules for public speaking engagements have leaked. And this was an Harry Walker agency, an agency that represents, for example, represents the Obamas and represents Serena Williams. Strangely enough, when you search on the Harry Walker agency, their list of public speakers, you can see that the Obamas are listed in there. You can see that Serena is listed in there, but the Harkles are suspiciously missing. They don't appear anywhere in their site. They're not listed. And it's not like they have a secret list for the most relevant celebrities or politicians or you know the most relevant people, because the Obamas, it could be top tier speakers, if you have to call them like that, then they appear in the website. Okay, so there's so many great things here, strange things here, and how do you explain this? I would like to know. This is a legit question. I already said that. How do you explain that Meghan knows the importance of a good public speech, the impact that a public speech can have, and she allows Harry to do this? That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense. And you know how they plan everything and how Meghan plans everything and doesn't leave anything out of her control. She's a very controlling woman. She's a very has a lot of attention. If you might, well, you might say that she's not got that much attention to detail, but you know that she has her fair share of control. So why does she allow Harry to make a fool of himself in front of millions? The only answer to that is that she's doing that willingly, because she should feel embarrassed too of this. She should make sure that this works. I would like to know in the comments, what do you think? What is Meghan's plan regarding this? Why does she want to make Harry look like a fool? Why does she want the world to laugh at Harry? This is really painful to say, because I think no partner would like to find out that your partner nobody would like to realize that your partner wants you to fail or look like a fool, or if they know what to do in these circumstances, not do anything about it. Imagine how you will feel. Imagine how would you, if it was in your power to fix that situation with your partner. If you can help them to deliver something great, then why wouldn't you do that? That is my question. I would like to know what you think, your comments, and your feedback on this. My body language buddies, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas, and we'll keep reporting and asking the questions, the uncomfortable questions that have to be asked. Much love and bliss. Take care. Love you all.